Welcome back to Crusader Kings 3. Today we're going to be carrying on with our Kingdom of Ireland playthrough, and last episode we finally removed the last trace of Norse from Wales. However, the British Isles are not free from the Norse yet, because I noticed up here we have these two islands. This guy is True Norse, and then if we go ahead and look at him, he is also True Norse, although he is 12. So I feel a little bit guilty there. He wouldn't become a vassal though, would he? Yeah, not even close. So he's picked his own fate there, I feel like. But what I'm going to do is actually start off the episode with some war. We're in August, so that's all looking good. In fact, does he have any allies? He does, but nothing major. So let's go ahead and declare this war. We're going to go ahead and conquer the Duchy of the Northern Isles. What does that give us? USC's all territory. I don't think we need to conquer the Duchy, right? It's quite expensive. I think it's better if we just conquer the county. Oh, that's a holy war for county. Let's go ahead and conquer the county. It will cost us 75 prestige, but it should be okay. So let's go ahead and declare this war. There we go. We're going to have to go ahead and sail our ships up there, though. Maybe we should set another banner up here to the north in our vassal lands. If we can put a banner there and then raise our armies, it's a much shorter distance to go ahead and sail to conquer them. So our army is ready in just over 2 weeks, so we're waiting for that. But first, we have an inspired moderation. Following the death sentence of a lowly thief, I asked my daughter Bridget what she thought. She claimed she had learned a lesson about not reaching for more than one can handle. You know, so far, I feel like my youngest daughter is actually the most sensible kid that I've had. Overreaching can be terribly dangerous, so she gains the trait temperate, which is again virtuous. So she is generous and temperate. What a nice character she's evolving into. Fortunately, she won't be Queen of Ireland, though, unless she goes on a murdering spree, but I don't think that's in her nature. So overreaching can be terribly dangerous. Let's go ahead with that. Enemy Holy Order. Jomsviking has been called... Oh, let's go ahead and pause that. Jomsviking has been called by Chieftain, this guy, and now stands against us. How many men do they have? 3 soldiers? No, 3 soldiers? Surely not. Let's go ahead and check this. Okay, that looks a little bit more. Jomsvikings, Pirates, 200. Yeah, that's... we might actually need some allies now. Let's see. We could go ahead and call our house member... the Duchy of Kent to war again, 1,200. I think we will go ahead and do that, actually. Let's do this. Should be absolutely fine. And let's go ahead and park our ship here. They're currently already in a battle. Which way's cheaper? I don't think it matters, right? Yeah, they're both 39. So let's go ahead and sail up this way. Looks like Duke Les is leading the army as well. Definitely a loyal vassal of the kingdom. To the benevolent High King Fairchild of Ireland, of course I should join you in this war. Our foe shall learn to fear the men of Kent. Excellent. Maybe you should put on some more noble clothes as well. She's never really dressed as a noble, has she? Our family member from there. Lexical lethargy. It's hard keeping all of these languages in my head. I keep forgetting which language I am speaking. Just the other day I accidentally introduced myself using a confusing mixture of Anglic and Gaelic words, and I did not even realize I had done so until it was pointed out to me. Perhaps I should simply let Anglic slip from my mind. Now, 98 stress. No, I must work harder and study more. I think the Kingdom of England, right, speaks Anglic. I always forget that's up here. Yeah, Brythonic and Anglic. He speaks Brythonic. Do I know Brythonic? I already know Brythonic. I know 4 languages. Now, because I know Brythonic, then, I don't feel pressured to have to speak Anglic. What do you speak? Nothing, apparently. For some reason, his languages aren't listed. Not quite sure why. What about Lancaster? Norse and Anglic. We already speak Norse, right? So we can speak to him. Yeah, we know Norse. So, in fact, I think we will just let it slip into oblivion here, because we can speak Brythonic, so we can still speak to the King of England here. So that's absolutely fine. We're not burning any bridges, so to speak. Child of my dynasty, my daughter-in-law, Cummin, has given birth to a son, another one. Looks like my son and champion here. You're 22, so you're my second son. now has a son of his own. Let's go ahead and call him Michael. May you grow strong and wise, Michael, and welcome to the Kingdom of Ireland. You've definitely been born into a good family here. Now, can we land an attack without reinforcements? The chances are even, so maybe we should wait for our allies to arrive. If I go down here... No, that's not our allies. Okay, they're down here. Oh, Kent is independent now? Is it? So they're going to come around and help us. That's interesting. But we have first a scheme at court. My spy master has come to me with grave news. While we do not yet know who, someone is plotting to kill my courtier, Alberic. Ah, my antiquarian. Could it be the guy who made my throne? Are you sick at the moment as well? Oh no, you're just a drunkard. Okay, that explains the redness in her cheeks. We must stop the villain behind this. So we're going to have to find out who's trying to kill my antiquarian. Who's a witch? Oh, my second daughter. Of course she is. I always forget about that. Why did she have to go and ruin things like this? Who knows? She wanted to be a witch, so now she is a witch. It would be cool if there was sea combat. Imagine if Norse characters and Vikings had their own like version of longboats and stuff. You definitely wouldn't want to fight them at sea, I guess. But this is interesting. We do have a court event. Where are our allies? I don't actually see them. Did they disband? No, they've gone down here. Okay, they've gone down to Montagu. I think Hastings died long ago, so luckily he's not joining the war. Let's see, we do have someone in our court. The gallant champion. My vassal, Chieftain Chukungaut, has excelled during our recent battles, and my court is buzzing with excitement. What an accomplished champion. What a role model. What a man. With all the praise raining down on him, it is made clear that I am expected to officially reward him in some manner. He is the new Lord of the Earldom of Australand. Wait. You're Irish insularist and you're Irish. You're a sodomite. What does that mean? Is known for having sexual relations with people of his own gender. Oh, okay, so he's a homosexual. You have a wife, though, and you have kids, so we can look past that. It's not a sin, right? Yeah, it doesn't say it's a sin, it's just shunned. So that's fine. I think he is the new Lord of the Earldom of Australand, because we don't currently have a vassal actually having his home in Iceland. So maybe Chukungaut here could become that person. We lose 85 stress because we're generous. He becomes our friend. And I think, let's see, what traits do you have? You're temperate, you're patient, and you're lustful. Does that affect opinion of liege? Liege opinion +5 because you're patient. And you do have one virtuous trait, so I think they cancel each other out. Yeah, let's go ahead and give him. He is now the new Lord of Earldom of Australand. I like that idea. There we go, and we made a friend. We are now friends, so that's nice. And then we go up here. We should see him somewhere. In fact, wait, do you have more than one? Oh, you already had titles. Oh, okay. Well, now you own some land up here, okay? Merry Christmas, I guess. We're a bit late for that. We're going to have to fight this war, which is really annoying. I can't really fight this whilst... the chances are slightly annoying. I'm not quite sure what to do here. I mean, our ally over here is sieging this settlement. That's going to be done in 9 months. So that would give us some war score. However, if we're just set up here, we're losing supplies. We have to make a decision. I think we have to land. It says the chances are even, but I do have faith in my army here. Duke Les will certainly lead us to victory. Oh dear, -46. It's not looking like it's off to a good start. Compliment. To make King Eloid of England more susceptible to my attempts at approaching him, I can include a compliment in my next missive to his court. I will be sure to mention his relentless courage. Are you courageous though you're fool? In fact, I'll just keep it short and professional because our relation is already maxed out, I just realised. So, an alliance also expired here. I think he died. Maybe he died in this war that we're fighting now. We've already lost half of our army. I think we might lose this battle. You know, what was I about to do? I've been completely sidetracked now. something just popped up, and I've completely forgotten what it was. So let's go back into the battle, I guess. Yeah, we're going to lose this. That is a shame. That's a big shame, actually. Hopefully we didn't lose anyone or allied combatants slain. Although, Duke Tyke, I'm not so sad about that one, to be honest. And I just realised I closed the battle. Oops. So Duke Tyke did die in that battle. We can ask our head of faith for gold. Let's go ahead and do that. Maybe what we could do is even hire some mercenaries. They are very expensive, though. The cheapest we can get is 230 gold. And it's the Danelander Band of the North Riding. So we just get some light footmen. It's not really what I would want. This war is much harder than I first thought. Greetings, High King Fairchild of Ireland. I have considered your plight and decided to grant your request. May these funds help you spread the true faith in your lands. There we go. So we gain another 110 gold. And that's not enough to recruit mercenaries anyway. So that sucks. I'm not quite sure what we're going to do here. These guys are going to sail all the way back to Dublin as well. So we're going to have to lose gold if we want to set sail as well. We can hold court. So there's that, and a prisoner just did die as well. Sway and opportunity. Try to maintain subtlety. I forgot. That's what I was going to do. I was going to change my sway target. Now. So High Chieftain Ivar has 83 opinion, and that might just be the lowest. Ah no, 72 and 79. Let's see, so Duke Tyke's son, he's 7, 11. I don't think I can sway him. But my vassal here, how old are you? You're 27. Let's go ahead and sway her. And then hopefully we can improve relations there, because she just recently inherited that land as well. Looks like the current generation is slowly dying out, and there looks to be some civil war going on in Ireland as well. And my vassals are fighting one another. Now what do I do here? We need to regain our vassals. Let's put them on Dublin, and a faction has been created against us. The Norse Asatru popularists want independence from their liege. That's okay, because we're trying to eradicate the Norse and Asatru anyway. I'm pretty sure that's from up here. Through downcast lashes, as my eyes meet High Chiefess Asta's for what feels like the 20th time tonight. I know I am not imagining things. Even from the other end of the table, her gaze feels as intense as the midday sun. She wants me, and I cannot lie, I want her too. Or is punishing her husband, Jarl Ragnoldr, what I truly desire? Does it even matter? Now, we are a very religious man. So I'm going to say no, my heart remains pure. She loses opinion of us, but we do gain piety. I don't think exposing her... her husband would... We are in war. Would that stay a secret? I'm not quite sure. What's strumpet? Loses piety. And my wife and my vassal would gain opinion of us. Okay, everyone would know of her sinful thoughts. Let's go ahead and expose her there. We have nothing to hide, of course. We can't even see if there's an army there anymore because of fog of war. That sucks. We could go ahead and take our 4,000 men back with us. We have a maximum of 8,000. Maybe we should wait. We could also call on allies. How long left on this siege? War declared. Oh no. The Northman army conquest of the High Chieftain of Connacht. Greetings, High King Fairchild of Ireland. Peace be with you. It seems that there is no recourse for our dispute other than to settle it on the battlefield. How many men do they have? 8,000. Let's go ahead and rally the troops. This is something we're definitely going to want to call our ally in to help with. And I think we're also going to want to call in Alba as well. Let's see. Let's go ahead and pause the game. The Northern Menace. A horde of disjointed pirates, landless freemen, desperate lesser children, and other assorted miscreants have joined Ingilder in his proposed assault against my holdings. So the 45-year-old Viking here, trying to make a name for himself. Although the size of the force is formidable, they lack discipline or loyalty, with each scrounged mercenary focused exclusively on what they can get out of the war first and foremost. Unlike a conventional foe, it might be possible to simply deal directly with the invaders. Perhaps a bargain could be struck. I don't want to give them gold and I don't want to give them land, so We'll banish these invaders as we've always done. We fight the Nords the old-fashioned way. Indeed, let's go ahead and do that. Are Alba in a war? They are not. They're being raided. However, Alba, please come and help me. And then the King of Sweden, he's not in any wars. So let's go ahead and ask the King of Sweden to help us defend as well. And we should have plenty of men there to help defend against the Norse invaders. It is winter as well, so they do time their attacks pretty well, it seems. And there we go. Kent does join us in this war, which is nice. And it looks like Sweden is also going to join us in the war. And so is Alba. So all of our allies come in to help us here, which is very nice to see. Sweden, as you can see, mustering their men there. Alban men are also coming down, and Kent is also here. So I really don't think the Norsemen have any chance here. What happened here? Sibling conflict mediated. Are they both of my sons have now stopped being rivals, thanks to my wife's excellent diplomacy skill. That's cool, I didn't know that was possible. And another prisoner dies in my dungeon. So where are the Vikings going to land? Let's see. Oh, they're coming. Okay, they're coming from the north. So we'll wait to see where they land. They might go ahead and fight these guys, actually. Okay, looks like they're going to go round towards Mayo. Gonna try and take our mayonnaise. No, they've stopped. Right, let's go ahead and attack them here then. We should be able to deal with this. For some reason, they've split into a second tiny army. And look at all of our men. We have definitely the numbers advantage on our side. So here we go then. The big battle. The defense has started. And already we've captured a valuable hostage. And let's see. Major diplomatic expertise. +2 diplomacy. With experience, my wife's skill at diplomacy has increased, so that's nice. Let's go ahead and check the events for this battle. We just captured a prisoner, so nothing big happening there. And what we can do is also try and chase down the main force of that army before they sail, preferably. We do manage to sway our vassal as well, so that's beneficial. And then look at this, we have the numbers. Don't have the advantage, but we definitely have the numbers there. And like that, we've already defended against the Norsemen. Time and time again, they try to invade Ireland, but the kingdom is too strong. Let's see. Let's go ahead and enforce our demands. He pays no gold to us. He spends some prestige. Loses Viking exile. Loses 500 gold. We gain 350 prestige, which is nice. And for 5 years, Viking invaders can no longer invade us. So let's go ahead and enforce our demands there. Greetings, High King Felchad of Ireland. May your years be short and miserable. I know when I am defeated. It seems I am left with no choice but to comply with your demands. And so be it. Let's go ahead and spend our diplomacy perk. We already have this one, right? So let's go ahead and gain August. This gives us +2 diplomacy, +1 martial, and extra prestige per month. So that is very nice. There we go. We are now August. That's good. Let's go ahead and check this battle as well. Nothing really happening despite the number of men that were there. We still are fighting another war though. Let's see. We can call on our house member. The Irish Conquest. Let's see. Who are you? My friend and my wife's marshal. No, not my wife. She has the same name as my wife though. Okay. She is a member of my dynasty. Oh, so is she. Okay, our dynasty is spreading wide. Let's go ahead and call her to war, I think. She only has 300 men, actually. Let's not go ahead and call her to war, because I don't want her to lose everything before she even prospers. Why is Kent up here? Demand that she converts to our faith. What are you? You're insular. Can I demand conversion? Irish insularism, she will convert. Okay, there we go. Let's go ahead and demand that she converts. What happened to England? Okay, no. Nothing's happened to England. Don't worry. So we did lose some land to Kent. Oh, you're still under England. For some reason, it must just be showing her like this. Because she's currently in a war with us, I think. So that means England has gained some of Ireland. Oh no, we can't be having that. Oh dear. And there's no way they would be our vassal. Or it might be war with England. Oh, Sweden. What happened to Sweden? Sweden is growing as well. What is happening? The British Isles is looking very messy. This is the fun of playing in 867 is stuff like this. You never know what's going to happen. I mean, Europe is still kind of looking okay. I mean, Italy's gone. That fractured. What's happening over here? Sweden's very good. There's still no Norway yet. Iceland is one. Of course, so it's not really Iceland anymore. Right, let's go ahead and sail this army up to here, though. Enough of the distractions for now. That's, yeah, things are getting a little bit messy. It's only going to get worse after we die as well, because our heir is Orthodox. And of course, we're role-playing, so if she does take the throne, then we're probably going to form Irish Orthodoxy with her. To the sensible High King Felch out of Ireland. Very well, I will embrace the Irish insularist faith, though it will feel strange to abandon so much that is familiar. It's okay. I believe in you, and I do believe in Irish insularism. Let's go ahead and look at the faith. So this is going to convert to Irish insularism. Down here, Wales is converting, so is all of Ireland. Although this is converting now to something else, I'm not sure. It's all very messy, honestly. Not quite sure what's happening, but we're rolling with it. 59 gold to embark. Wow, that's expensive. We're losing a lot of our gold. Hopefully, though, this battle will win us this island. I realise now that having small islands like this are exceptionally good. And in fact, oh, I landed already. We didn't bring any allies, did we? Are we going to win the battle? It was looking a bit shaky. I think we can win it, though, this time round. There we go. We captured a prisoner as well. Let's see. 2 of our vassals were wounded. We wounded one of theirs, and we captured some prisoners. So I think that was a very rough battle. Quite a harsh one there. Are we sailing back out to sea? Oh dear, no, I don't want to do that. I want to... that's going to be annoying. Okay. A harsh judgment. Following the death sentence of a lowly thief, I asked my daughter Bridget what she thought. She responded that the sentence was far too harsh for such a small crime. So she also gains the trait just. Bridget has a strong sense of justice. The punishment did indeed not fit the crime. There we go. She's actually turning out to be an okay child here. Oh, they're going to raise another army as well. Oh, we might not win this one. Oh, I think we're winning. The balance of power is shifting here. Gained a level of devotion as well. Oh, loads of stuff is happening. Right, we're going to have to pause after this battle. So we're currently sieging this. We gained a level of fame. We're now exalted among men, so we can do that kingdom evasion. Let's see, our glory is widely known. We also gained a level of devotion, so we're now a religious icon, the highest we can be. And Irish insularist clergy opinion is now plus 30. Let's go ahead and look at what just happened here. Unfortunately, we did lose my nephew in the war there. He was killed, and Duke Les was also wounded. He's got an eye patch now, so he is one-eyed. Oh dear. Luckily, he still has the other one, though. And because our nephew was on our council, we now no longer have a spy master. So, we need someone with a good spy master. This guy has 14, and he is our vassal, champion, and friend. So let's go ahead and make him our spy master. And I think, what's my heir good at? She has a good martial skill. I might go ahead and put her as my marshal, although I can't. Can I? Because she's not in my court. I think she's living somewhere else, unfortunately. Look at this guy. Wow, she has insane martial. 26 martial. She's insular and Irish. Maybe I can demand conversion, though. She will accept. If she accepts this, then I'm going to go ahead and make her my marshal. Because look at that. 26 martial is insane. And this guy's not my heir anymore. So, I'm sorry, but you gotta do what you gotta do. We can ask our head of faith for gold again, so let's go ahead and do that. We don't really need the piety anymore. So, getting as much gold as we can is also something nice to do. And now I think we just dealt with everything that happened. So, let's go ahead back to the siege. And there we go. So the Pope does give us some gold, which is nice. And our courtier does agree to conversion. So let's go ahead to our council here. and I'm going to go ahead and make her my marshal. Now, she is quite old, but look at that, 26 marshal, excellent. She's very good at being our marshal. Let's go ahead and get rid of those pop-ups. We still need to hold court. I think we can hold court because we're not in this army. So let's go ahead and hold a court session now. Let's see, where is it? It's actually in this menu, there we go. So let's go ahead and hear the petitioners. Sitting on my throne, I gesture for my guards to open the doors of the hall. A stream of people file in, some lining up in front of my throne whilst others move out of the way so they can simply observe the proceedings. After several moments, all the movement in the chamber has ceased. All the faces turn towards mine expectantly. In front of me I count 3 petitioners lined up in an orderly row, waiting for me to call on them. Let's gesture for the first in line to approach. A frightful peasant strolls all too close before a guard steps between us. Oh! He backs off with a wink, laughing through scant teeth. Oh, not this guy again. Your lordness, I've come here from Trally with a matter of great import. His eyebrows undulate. You see, High King, the reeve's wife's sister swore she could make better wine than the shepherd's wife, and of course they were judged a tie and the husbands got involved. We got a role play, so you are my fool. Let's see, he loses 10 opinion of us, he becomes our court jester. Oh, I do miss our male Corgus. There you go. I remembered his name. That's, do you know, that's incredibly rare. I suck with names, so the fact I remember our old jester's name is something. He was funny. And Eldom of Desmond gains commoners mocked, so development growth minus 10% and popular opinion minus 10. That is my homeland, of course, where our family originated, but we are going to go ahead and make him my jester, and we can see him over there. Only 18-year-old. He is ugly as well. Oh, I feel kind of mean now. But at least he's Irish insularist. Let's see, what's this? They're hanging us, hounding us. We could keep order, my lord. Please, we can organise ourselves without all the death. A peasant man from the Eldom of Maine. Where is this? The Eldom of Maine. Eldom of Maine. Oh, it's over here. Have they changed the name of this? Was it always called this? It probably was, I just don't remember it. Okay, next to Mayo there. An area plagued by unrest held by Chancellor High Chief Descact assures me that control can be restored without undue bloodshed. Our vassal loses 20 opinion of us. Let's see. Excessive bloodshed. Here, do what you can do with this. So I give them 10 gold. So I assume they're going to set up some kind of civilian night watch or something to lower the crime. So we give them 10 gold for this. And the control level in the Eldom of Maine will increase by 5. I think that's good because we don't annoy our vassal, but we also do give the people a chance to turn things around. So let's go ahead and go with that option. And then lastly, a peasant man from the city of Kerjaibi is brought before me, and no matter what the guards do, he will not stop dancing, trailing blood from mangled feet. I cannot seize, my lord, none of us can, not until we collapse. Please help us. My courtier Elbrig is certain that the citizens are afflicted by an excess of blood causing an imbalance in the humus. My Archbishop Dubgilla, on the other hand, insists that it is a curse sent by St. John the Baptist to punish the peasants. Now this one loses us stress. Dancing sounds delightful next. Lordship of Yinsmong gains dancing plague for 10 years, minus holding taxes and minus growth. Where is this? Yinsmong. Oh, it's over in Wales. Okay. We will go ahead with this top one, though, and just dismiss them. It sounds ridiculous. So let's tell them to be gone. As the last petitioner departs, various courtiers follow them out of the room, having business to attend elsewhere. Others remain, talking amongst themselves about the recent proceedings. Soon the ceremonial formality of the proceedings has dropped away entirely, with the hum and bustle of normal courtly life taking its place. My business here is done. Indeed it is. It's the Royal Court edition is so damn cool, just having everyone stood here. I really like this DLC. Anyway, that's all we have time for today. If we take a look at the British Isles, things are getting a little bit messy. Kent has expanded into Ireland. Sweden has gained more land from Alba, and a new independent faction here has also risen. Insular Gaelic, there we go. Luckily, Ireland is still ours. It's still ours. But next episode, we're going to try ahead and take these islands, kick out the Norse, and we can also finally do that kingdom war against the Danelaw. However, we might do it against England. I haven't decided yet. It doesn't feel right, though. I feel like we should knock out the Danelaw before we even think about turning against the English for the land. But look at the Swedish. Insular Norse. They are insular. But I don't know, we've been friends with the Swedish, so maybe the Norse aren't too bad. Maybe it's the Asatru we had the problem with. But that's it for today. I will be back on Saturday. That's a change in scheduling right there. I'll be back on Saturday with the next episode. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.